A photograph, a symbol of bravery and heroism. It's the single most reproduced photo in American history. Today we see it in books and movies. But for the men who were there, men like Floyd Holes, it was another day at war.
Well, I feel I'm part of history, but I don't feel I've done anything special.
For Floyd, joining the Marines wasn't always a priority. December 1941, he was working as a stock boy at Kresge's in downtown Kazoo, making $6 a week when Pearl Harbor was hit and news hit home.
I had a feeling at that point that if we didn't go in and stop the war, that it would be undecided what would be our future.
So he enlisted, a life-changing decision that would eventually lead him here to the tiny volcanic island of Iwo Jima.
They say the sands of Iwo Jima are black. It's not like the sands of Lake Michigan.
Floyd wasn't charging the battlefield. He was in communications, a radio man with the 28th Marines 5th Division. Equally important, using mostly Morse code to keep contact between the units.
And that's why when the flag was raised on Mount Suribachi, Rosenthal went up to take the picture. I went along with him. I and the sergeant, I was under the sergeant, but we were up there for him to observe the artillery.
Floyd says he was just an extra person up there.
I went along, and in the process, I was right there when they put the flag up.
This was the second flag raising on Mount Suribachi, the one the famous photo later becoming the face of the commemorative stamp and war bonds.
I'm not a religious person, but once that flag was raised, when we took my sergeant says, well, pray that next bomb doesn't come down and wipe us out.
It didn't, and Floyd survived. Still, the battles of Iwo Jima were brutal. More than 6,000 U.S. Marines would die before the island was taken.
I had a fellow die right next to me. He got shot and he hollered, Bill, I've been shot. And I had no feeling that it was either him or me. Actually, it didn't make that much difference that he got shot, and in the process, he saved my life.
After the war, he came back to Michigan, married, had a family. Now 86 and living a simple life in Portage. This week, he's seeing his great-granddaughter Allison for the first time. And every Memorial Day, he wears his pin and red jacket in the Veterans Parade. Looking back, he still doesn't view his war days as heroic.
Probably you'd like to say I felt very patriotic and wanted to save the world and all that, but I had no special feeling.
He does feel lucky. He's alive, unlike so many who never came home.
A lot of these cemeteries are just acres of crosses. My feeling is, man, there's a lot of memories there. They died and I didn't. I don't feel I did anything special in the war. I think that I stayed alive, and I've tried to live a good life ever since.